So, okay, I will start again. So we have just seen the title, and we are going through the agenda. So yeah, topics of the presentation today is WMS Customization Possibilities. We'll go through the main purpose. We'll see my vision of the customization itself, what's the goal of them, advantages and disadvantages. Also, we will divide these customization possibilities into 4 layers. We'll see a slide. They are divided into 4 sections. Then we'll go through the possibilities detail. Then we'll make a quick summary of if you have any kind of desire, like for example, I don't know, ordering the list of the scanner screen, which are your preferable possibilities, or which are the possibilities you need to think about when you want to perform a specific action. Also, which are the customization possibilities that are not recommended from the product management point of view. And then we have a slide of the future of the product. We'll have some words about the future of the product. So let's start with the first. Well, I have already said that I will stop in the blue slides, which are between section and section, and I will read your questions. Okay, there's no question already, so that's fine. And also, we will probably make a 5-minute breaks between the first part of the webinar and the second. I guess we will the break point we will reach at this point in the list of possibilities, or in the point 4. So I'll go forward. So yeah, the purpose of the webinar is clear. Is try to describe the different customization possibilities that we have in WMS. Maybe with a bit of luck, we will enlarge your options. And in any of these possibilities, we will see specific business cases or some examples. We'll also have the detail in every slide about what are the skills required to achieve this customization possibility. And in a more general way, as we have seen in the agenda, we will see advantages and disadvantages of customizing in a specific implementation product. So, goal of the customizations, of course, each organization has its own processes and workflows, and we as consultants needs to be very eager to address only the unique processes as customizations, because in my view, most of the processes should be covered by the standard product as the main strategy. Otherwise, we have a problem. If we detect that in a project we need to customize 10, 20 features or processes, then that's a problem for the project itself. So of course, the advantages of the customization is that we meet the customer specific needs, but we will go through in the next point for some of the disadvantages, at least as I see them. And we will do it by this picture. So bear with me some minutes to try to identify what I try to express on this picture. So here on the front we have the present. There in the mountains we have the future, and let's say that this highway is the main road where we are going probably with other customers, trying to achieve the customer requirements. Most of the customer requirements should be, as we have discussed on the roadway, otherwise maybe it's not the right product. But there is a specific requirement that is far from the hardware, is here. So if we are going to customize to achieve this specific requirement, of course, we need to deviate from the standard and build our secondary road with some cost in terms of time, of course, money and complexity to arrive to it. Right? That's already a problem because the standard is already there. We need to build anything else, and of course, customization. We need to build a road to arrive to it. That's a problem in itself, but it brings us to any other issues. For example, if we want to achieve in the future any feature which is connected to the main road, we will need to decide, right? If we build a parallel road to the standard, or we try to integrate. If we build a parallel road, of course, we will need more time and cost and effort, and sometimes depend of how we have built this secondary road. When we try to upgrade again to the hardware, trying to achieve further, let's say, village that is on the hardware, we may have problems, right? Because all of this road was not the standard, and when we try to upgrade to future WMS releases, we may have some problems. So with this metaphor, I try to summarize which are the main difficulties that we may have in customizing. Of course, there are other disadvantages. For example, training and documentation, we need to do it by ourselves because it's not belonging to the standard. Probably the secondary road is not built with the best performance. Of course, we lose the strength of the community because we are going in a road more or less alone. All the customers are going in the hardware, and they can get feedback one from each other, or at least we can get feedback from the manufacturer, from the software manufacturer. When we have a unique product, not even the product manufacturer knows our process. Of course, also, and at last, if the process scales, so it changes. Let's say that this village is extended to the mountains, then the same road is not valid for the process, so we need to change the customization if the process changes itself. So that was a brief interview and a little bit of a philosophical view of why should not customize if we have the chance. As a summary, these are the benefits of the main road. We have already gone through them, and these are the disadvantages of the secondary road. The presentation will be shared with you, so no problem if you are not taking notes or so on. We will not only share this presentation, but also there is a Word document, a text of, I guess, more or less 20 pages, a little bit more extent than this presentation, that will be also shared with you. There you can find specific examples for the customization possibilities.